Looks like a good spot.
I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Yeah, it's time to catch some rats.
Master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Yeah, so I've been looking forward to this conversation. Kind of, well, we need to catch up, touch base, you know. I want to see her cast a spell. Maybe we should back away a little bit. Don't know how dangerous. That's it? No fireworks?
Well,
Okay, that's fine. I thought like I was
now
expecting
we
something
wait
to
for the
explode.
story away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do for work. And as far reconcile. Well, you know,
knew a man once who reacted to everything.
didn't really
especially
like either
personally
of those
provoking it.
options.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
Well, I mean, he was trying to be optimistic about it, you know, trying to
Could
see
be
the
right.
good in anything.
Only he knows the truth,
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Well, she took off to Skellige, and we really don't really know. Didn't really get a
Don't know
chance
yet.
to...
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, yeah, I'm looking for her, Triss, but it's just business. My heart will always belong with you. The red-haired beauty. She's just like perfect. She's wholesome, attractive, intelligent.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here.
This guy
Now
knew
do the rest and let's part in
he was going to
peace.
betray us from the
You
beginning.
don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
What do you mean? Where are you going, coward? Oh, he's going to leave. Let your witch hunters do the dirty work, shall you? Okay, fine. They busted through my Quen already.
You're ugly.
Alright, I can't. They got me pinned down. Can't move. Can't move. Stuck on stuff. Where is Triss at? Alright, let's focus on the one first. The one we've got. Actually, not him. Looks like he's going to be the toughest one. Yeah, okay, good. Let's get my shield back up. This guy's going to try to stab me in the back. I have instinct. Oh, Witcher path. Gives me knowledge of enemies behind my back. Okay, we got one down. Let's get this guy down. What about this other guy? He's just a normal witch hunter. I want dibs on the merchant. And finally, let's see if we can control this guy's mind's eye. Get him to lower his arms. Whoop. That worked out pretty good. Drain his stamina. Get one more hit on this. Take your head clean off.
He wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped, child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I knew he was going to betray us from the beginning. Alright, merchant. I managed to get a nice little upgrade, too, on the sword. The steel sword to fight
Good
humans.
Sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy.
They did not know that you knew a mage, sir. They don't go around threatening people like that.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
If you don't pay double, take your head clean off like those witch hunters in those inside there.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Triss, what the hell would you do without me?
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. We should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
Well,
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right.
mages
See you
everywhere. See you naked later. Or, I mean, see you later, sorry. The path has led me to this old abandoned house. I seeketh the Oneiromancer. I need answers within my dreams.
Wanderer, or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Oh, yeah, but you don't have to be condescending about it. Okay, so Corrine.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Well, I need her to dream my future.
Why
What do you have her in
the house's
your
history?
house?
You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Are you sure they're human feces? Because, I mean, that should draw your conclusion, right? Just, you know.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I
One and
don't
one
usually
makes
let
two.
strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Okay, now, part of the Witcher contract is me entering your house, is stealing everything that you own. So, just be aware, sir. Things moving around, creaking. I've already had a look around the house. Stolen his stuff. I think I just witnessed an exorcism, but What?
Wake up. It's
Snap out of it, woman.
Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
Stop speaking in riddles. Give me what I need to know.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away!
What? Well, how do I get to the attic? I found the basement. This must be where that little girl is hiding. The attic. Blow through your door. Your obstruction. Let's just examine the thing real quick. What is this? She left a rag doll. That's what the lady was talking about. We also found a drawing of a crib. Oh, the crib was...
cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go down there and put the doll in the crib. And she's still having terrible visions. Place the doll in the cradle. I'm hearing footsteps running off. It looked like a little godling. And she left us a note.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate.
Okay.
Oh joy.
Now,
A riddle.
the
Saw
oven...
an oven in the cellar.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll find another clue there.
I found that while I was exploring earlier. We just jump down. We might have to light it like on fire. Or just examine it. Summon the demon.
Boo!
Did I scare you?
I scare you?
That's where that thing came from in the Gwent game.
Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you was scared. Big
Oh,
brave man scared of wee
Sarah.
little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That
Well,
means
the other
fell
person
asleep,
might not
and
take
I've
it as
sent her
fun,
some
see?
horrible dreams. Or not her awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very
Just
funny.
adorable.
Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer. So I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
I don't like either of these options, but...
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh?
You ever heard of Johnny? I?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm gonna take you to the
I'm
swamp.
not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that.
So, you're the
Loyalty.
ghost.
So I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it.
And now it all makes
I
sense.
don't like bankers, especially not to live with. So I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't. I won't.
I'm gonna take you to the swamp and you can meet Johnny and you guys can, like, you know, have lots of little godlings and, no, I don't want to throw her out.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's
Maybe
your
we can
business.
bring Johnny
So
here.
Let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Oh,
No,
you're
go
just
away,
so
Taxi
adorable,
Kid.
Sarah. Okay,
I
let's
won't
get to
stop her.
business now.
She'll get up.
So she'll get up. So we just go back and talk to her. Miss Tilly had a rough night. Actually, God knows how long she's been sleeping.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Forced nightmares.
Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound
Yes,
foolish.
well, you do look ravishing. Look at your top. I mean, your boobs are practically showing.
And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is actually.
Well,
looking
yes.
for a young
Geralt,
woman
be
who's
quiet.
seen
Let me work my
Novigrad.
magic.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
The Golden Sturgeon. I thought we were going to do this just like right here and now. Well, Banker, I've
I
got
saw
some
Miss
bad
Creed
news,
leave,
and I've got
but you
some really
refused to
bad
speak to me. Is
news.
the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
The bad news is, yes, the house is still haunted.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
And the really bad news is she left without me getting to see her boobs.
Economically.
Okay, hang on. We just arrived outside the inn where she's staying, but somebody is having like some words, like they're about to throw hands or something. He needs some help, and we must intervene.
Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Notice, what?
Not quite. But what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Oi, the Black Pearl.
Ambitious.
And you want me to go all the way to Skellige with you?
Empty words. I came from the war. That
Gonna have to
one
wait a
and the
while on
rest.
that one, sir.
I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing
Quite
is,
noble of you.
I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone. Need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
I'll do anything for coins, sir.
Sounds crazier than it is sane. But there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Yeah,
Sounds fine.
sure,
See you
but
there.
it's gonna take me a while to get there, just, you know, letting you know. She's staying at a rowdy place, like people walking around with like drunk and without shirts, and then you come up to the end and it's gonna be like a complete different story. Okay, Corrine, we're gonna have some dreams. Need you to tell me about Ciri, please, if you can.
A dream in here.
Never
Oh,
witnessed a
look at your
seance like this
boobs. Just
before,
show me your
let
boobs
alone
real quick.
participated.
I
I
can't
will
take my
guide
eyes
you.
off of them, please.
We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Okay. Okay, let's get serious.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Well, let's just, I guess we're going to go through all these. First time we met, she had to be
I
a
accepted a
child.
job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own, but the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then, but already I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Something stronger.
Would you be willing to share another memory?
So how did, like, she become Emperor Amir's daughter? Yes, we need to...
Yes.
We need to uncover
No need to rush.
the
We
history.
have time.
Okay.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing, caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed.
Oh, she grew
Knew
up.
then that Ciri was maturing.
Yeah.
It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen.
I don't know if she's, like,
After the moment
really
when Yennefer first called Ciri
Amir's
her daughter.
blood daughter, or if she was just
We'd been
adopted.
separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
And then we've got one more bit of
It was in
information we
Livia.
need to get.
The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there.
Maybe that's where she was hiding
That
out
was
the whole
last
time.
I saw her.
She took you to Eden. The Garden of
You
Eden.
claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
It's reckless. And we'll have to get into that in the next episode, guys.